Play. Yes, it does. Yay! All right, we are
Yay.
live. It is a time of weddings and marriages and stuff, and we're about to dive into that. But before we do, I want to know from the guys, what is the funniest wedding moment? It's got to be like under a minute from each of you as you go. The one of the funniest. Doesn't have to be your all-time best, but something that happened at a wedding you were at. You can be as cryptic as you need to about it. We'll go out of order in this one. Actually, no, we won't. I'm gonna call on people and just hope for the best. I feel like Trent probably has the most stories in this department other than me. So I'm gonna pass it off to Trent first, and then we'll go from
Are
there.
you just saying it because I'm old?
Yes, that's exactly
Alongside
right.
me, that's what I'm getting at, Trent.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Funny wedding stories. I think. You know what? I don't think I have any good one. My memory is terrible for these sorts of things for the most part. I don't think I have any good wedding stories. Most of my weddings were like lovely, not funny.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not my weddings.
Not all of your weddings. Are you just
All
playing
of my
with it
weddings.
already? Like
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember anything being particularly funny. I've got some tragedies, but I don't have any. Yeah, my weddings were either lovely or tragic.
That's fair.
Wow.
I won't call them the tragic and the lovely. I'm sure they were nice. We'll go to Bert
Yep.
next. Yeah.
Well, I've got a couple of funny stories.
Just one.
So
we're on a budget.
I've got two little sisters. The older one, Amanda, she got married when she was pregnant, so they had their vow renewal ceremony a few years ago. Again, while she's pregnant. Seems to be a running theme with her. And her little boy is my nephew Rune is told you're going to be the ring bearer. And at the time, he's all for it. But when the time comes, he immediately bolts in the opposite direction. Just hands me the rings and just runs away. So my mom's going after him, and I'm just standing there with the rings, and I'm like, okay.
That's pretty good.
Impromptu ring
That's how I
bearer.
felt sometimes at weddings. Just I wanted to get as far away from it as possible.
Drax, you got any good ones? I was just muted.
No, I mean, last time I attended a wedding, I was a child, so yeah, no.
That's fair.
No, I didn't do the social gathering things, so.
That's fair. We'll go to Wergar.
I don't have any. I went to one recently, but I was driving, so I didn't get super drunk and then make a fool of myself. So sadly, no story.
Man, we're gonna have to up the difficulty
else
on
made a
this
fool of
wedding
himself?
here. What about you, Yampa? You got any good ones?
The last one that I went was my cousin. Unlike Wargar, I did get real shit faced. It was so much alcohol, and it was great. Anyways, I don't know if it's funny, but we got so fucked up, and the music was so loud that we didn't hear the shooting that happened down the street. So when we were leaving, everyone fucked up. Don't do this, kids. Some of us were drunk driving. I wasn't, but don't do it.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'm splayed out in the passenger seat like this, and I remember just like opening my eyes, and there's sirens and cop lights everywhere, and I'm going like, "Fuck, we're all going to jail." And the cop goes like, "No, you guys are fine. Just drive safe. There was a shooting down there. Someone's dead." I said, "Okay, damn, okay."
I think the
All right.
idea of that is just part. There's a shooting down there.
boy,
Somebody's dead.
Yeah, and then I woke up in the living room floor. So, drink Watkins.
That's fair.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
All right, oh, am I getting robotic too? Or
No.
I didn't think so.
That's just his terrible Puerto Rican internet.
I don't know though. I'm getting hearing robot-y stuff too though. I don't know if it just got.
I was hearing it from someone, but I'm not hearing from you.
I mean, my internet's looking spotty right now.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was. Yeah. But yeah, it looked like
Trent was
Ciampa all
freezing
messed
for a
up on that.
second. Bert was freezing for a second. Drax was fine.
Maybe
Rhaegar was fine.
it was a
Yampo was
Discord
not
thing
fine.
or something.
Yeah,
'Cause, yeah.
I love Discord. The best. Shout out to Discord.
Yes. Yes. Most reliable ever. Yeah.
Hold on, we can do this, right?
Mhm, mhm.
There we go. Shout out to Discord and chat.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So yeah, let's oh, I guess I gotta tell the story. Okay, I'll be real quick with it. Yeah. So we were at a wedding, we were in a wedding party, and it was real stale. And like when it got to the wedding part of it, it got awful. And everyone was like bored, and it was gonna be one of those things that was dying at like 8 p.m. And part of it was because it was a paid bar, and everyone was like bored. And half the family is from like Newfoundland, which they know how to party over there, but they're all like bored and not willing to pay like $1 million. So we went and basically bought like $400 or $500 worth of liquor and just ran it out of the back of our trunk tailgating, right outside of the event. And by like 7 or 8 o'clock, everyone's doing these like crazy, like we're singing like Irish like folk songs and stuff like that, sea shanties, and it was getting out of hand. And there was like actual legitimate dancing from there. It was a good time. Like totally changed the place. That's my fun story. It could have been
There
an
you go.
awful one. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and dive in, guys. We've got a wedding, a mutual wedding today of Rain and Cormac, if I'm not mistaken. And that's everybody, right? It's gonna be here. Is that correct?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll
Okay.
invite everybody if it's at my manor if I can have that.
Yeah. You were gonna host it, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna pay for that? How do you feel
Yes,
about
I
it? Oh, let me ask you if you still want to pay for it based on the events of the last session.
Oh yeah.
Church.
He's not worried at all about this.
Church stuff. Church fine.
This church stuff. No.
Yeah.
It's a big misunderstanding. He didn't steal a thing. He can't be held responsible for something he didn't steal.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. All right. Well, in that case, we will set it there. I'm just making sure I'm pulling everyone off the map here that needs to not be here. King Nanteleod will be present for this.
Yeah.
Two of his
Yes.
former knights.
Can I have King Candy as well? Can I invite him? He's not busy, right, with a war or anything.
Yeah, he will not be here. King Caddy will not be here.
He's my favorite one.
Neither Leo de Grant is not here. Derek is, though. Derek and Locke both are present.
Nice. I fought with those guys. They were cool.
Yeah. And
I know Rain's done some
people
stuff for
down.
him too at some point.
We got Leontis, who is Rain Squire. We got Matic, who is maybe stuck in Esquire prison soon. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Leontis looks a bit like somebody famous, like James Vanderbeek or something.
We got Kedrick here.
He's a traitor. Kedrick's a traitor.
Derek here. Nanteleod. We got. I don't know where I put Locke, but he is here. I'll find him in a bit. If anyone interacts with Locke, oh, there he is, right there. Not Locke. Locke chilling. Mathonmi. Oh, we got 2 Locks. Got one of them out. We of course got Ithel, whose daughter is here, and now we'll kind of roll through some of the faces we haven't seen in a while. We have
Sir Justin here, since his sister's getting married. Yeah.
we do have Justin. We have somewhere. We have an updated. Oh, there he is. We have an updated Sir Justin in the house. Now.
There we are.
Yep. We all. Oh.
Yeah, robots.
Hopefully our internet doesn't hate us. We got Lady Anarchy here. With Rune.
Okay.
It's,
awesome.
Sorry, Trent. You're kind of going crazy. We'll just keep going, and hopefully it catches up here. We've got.
Last time I saw her, she was getting married to Yampa.
Yep.
And that one was on my time.
we've got Cerdic here, who's that banneret from Norgales, the cousin of Rain, who was the war hero against the Cadlus, if you all recall, the other war hero besides Gwydir. We have our squire Ethrida, who's present as well.
She's bestest.
Elaine will be present, of course. We have Lady Illyri, first time on screen. She is one to be wed. The sister of Jest.
She's a better hunter than her future husband.
I love that you've gone all in with the Timberlake.
Yeah.
And the shield is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm onto you.
Yep. We have Lady Nia, who's Ithel's daughter, second daughter, who is to be wed to Cormac today. They are both in their early 20s. Lady Nia being just a couple years older than being of age, because she's 20 exactly, I think now. Then we have you guys. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into the feast. As a real quick overview for what's going on this year that you'd be aware of, why don't we start with some general intrigue tests, see what folks know.
Okay.
I'm still on the main map. Am I supposed to be?
Yeah, we're on the main map.
Yep, intrigue on the main map because I'm gonna point to things.
That makes sense. You've done this before.
Yeah, I fumbled. That's about right.
You've been up building that thing. You've between that and the wedding, you've had no time.
Oh, that's
wow.
really good. Yeah,
we won the war already. We've been busy.
yeah.
Cormac, you've been diving in. You as well. You both are. This is you know what this is, but that both the wedding boys fumbling. This has been you having to organize this. Like, this has been you having to put things together and learn your new duties that you both picked up in the spring, right? You've had no time.
And escort Florence to the nunnery that he was looking for.
That's true. You did do that too.
That took like 3 days, but compared to the rest of it, nothing. But yeah. And then so for those that did, 3 of them. That's
yeah.
Okay, Runic Collis.
Whole Eastern Front.
Yeah. Man, Runic Collis. Okay, here's what you're aware of. Cornwall has invaded into Summerland, and they effectively conquered the entire bottom half of Summerland in one go. There's rumors of uncooperative weather that made it more difficult for them to continue their invasion north, and so that's as far as they've gotten. On top of that, London fell to the Saxons. It's currently occupied by the Saxons for the first time ever. So that's not good for the general economy of the island and the general morale of the island. There's also been threats, apparently, from Wessex, King Cerdic being the last living son of Vortigern and a Saxon at the same time. He is threatening to march soon. It seems like his target is actually Salisbury. And that is that's good enough. That's a good enough start. Those are for the people that did succeed. He would, in fact, be Nanteleod's great uncle. His uncle. Great uncle, actually.
Oh yeah, because there was the other guy in between.
It's Vortigern, Vortimer, Mudrun, and
Mudrun. Yeah.
Cool. So what you're saying is the swords of Nanteleod are going to be busy soon, trying to kill all the Saxons and
Well, I'm saying that to Runic Collis for Rain, Gwydir, and
I'm
Cormac,
busy with my
Yeah.
Dylan
It's wedding
job,
time,
my
folks.
foresting job. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's actually perfect. The three of you have been entangled in this wedding. Gwydier's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'll host the wedding. Yeah, we'll make it happen. And then he's like, it's like pulling teeth to get Gwydier to focus on anything in this area. He's like, oh no, it's like poison.
And I've got and I've got my lazy ass, the priest guy, right? And obviously they're going to be Christian weddings, so he's supposed to be doing all this stuff. So between he and I, I'm like, you got this, right? And he goes, yeah. And it's like,
like-
2 days out. And
It's
I'm
like in the office, and they're trying to get Michael Scott to like sign anything, and they just can't. They have to trick him into like signing paperwork because he won't do it otherwise. Like, that's good.
Exactly.
Put Gwydier on a
Yeah.
horse. He's a god. You tell him to do stewardship stuff. Like, no thing. All right.
I pay a guy for that.
Okay, guy.
Fun time.
All right. With that, why don't we get some appearance rolls to start this? Remember your jewelry if you have them.
Hell yeah.
Let me. Wait. For Gwydier, what's the maximum you can get on a feast? It's like plus 15, right, or something like that, for a bonus.
To app rolls?
Yeah, there's like a limit.
I'll have a look quickly in Book of Feasts. I have it just here.
I don't like the idea of an auto crit, basically, but I like the idea of a likely crit.
Maximum of plus 10 for jewelry and fashion.
Oh, that's just for jewelry and fashion. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna count that as jewelry and fashion and other social reasons. So, for example, you know what? I'm not even gonna make certain people roll. That'll just be like how well they fare and like do. But we know that Rain, Cormac, and Gwydier are all gonna be above the salt. And this,
Okay.
Rain,
cards.
yeah, Rain and Cormac have to be above the salt. Technically, Gwydier could be like, "You guys got it," and he could surrender his spot, but he has to pass that roll. So
He's proud as hell. He's like made his chair extra tall.
Yeah.
He's got like a super tall chair.
right,
It's
we'll
next
do
to
that.
Nanteleod.
We got above the salt, slightly above the salt, and then we've got
Boy. Fashion boy has won. Not that it matters. I've got enough jewelry to make up for it anyway. But I just like fashion boy. Ah.
Almost crit,
Close.
dear.
Almost.
And and
And then-
Fashion
Cormac.
boy.
Rune and Hollis. You get to roll your normal setup here. Oh, Hollis did. The hell, Hollis?
What the fuck? Hold on, that's not right.
What, you
You
don't have
rolled
a
it.
20
11.
appearance?
Why did that roll 20? Oh wait, I fucked up. Hold on. There you go.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
E.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, he
Bull-
sucks.
Blow us off a rune?
That's a long time since he's been that low on.
Is he getting? He's not getting married, is he?
No,
Yeah.
No, he is already.
And I'm
married.
famously modest, though.
it's
Yeah.
true.
You know
Yeah, I
what
don't
this
know
could
what
be?
Rain's gonna do
This
being
could
above
be
the
like
salt.
a number of people who didn't RSVP show up, and like the king's procession shows up, and Gwydier.
Yeah, right.
Gwydier has like a normal manner, not like, you know what I mean. It's not like this great like Hall of Carlion or something like that. Right? It's
just out of room.
yeah, just out of room, indeed. All right, boys. I need a D20 roll from somebody.
I'm getting
I'll do
married. Somebody else do it.
Okay.
Like, I want to roll as few fumbles as I can this game.
Right? he's saving all his dice rolls.
No, that's not what I meant.
Uh-uh. I thought it was what you meant. Hold on. I have a forward. I try to do that now. Okay. So let me just pull open the area here. Give me 1 sec. Okay, perfect. D20, we got a 12.
Can't believe I can't do cards.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Are you up to the 4 pulls yet?
All right.
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah.
And I will get a D20 from another person.
All right. 3.
Weird. Interesting.
Is it now?
Can I get 2 D100 from Gwydir, please?
Yep. 52.85.
Red wedding.
Be funny if those two words were red and wedding. Ah, no. Yeah.
That's why I linked the stuff in the chat earlier.
Yeah, I saw. Who's going to get red wedding, though? Justin?
Knowing my luck, it's me.
I was gonna say probably Cormac with his dice rolls. Yeah.
True.
Good enough. We are ready, folks. Let me just quickly shuffle the cards.
That random person you generated is hilarious. He is famously chaste and lustful.
Yeah.
Wow, that worked. All right.
And he loves his family.
It's always the higher one, is what we roll there.
Yeah, that's crazy how that popped up like that.
I feel like it's, something changed significantly in his life where he's like been fighting against this nature for his whole life or something, and then something snapped and he's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Done with that.
Yeah. I've moved on. All right. We go to Gwydir first for your action.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have to test flirting. I got to test lustful, right? Just because I'm hosting the feast doesn't mean I have to. Yeah, because I'm famously lustful, I have to test lustful.
You sure do. Yeah. I will note that your wife's here. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can be lustful with my wife. That's fine.
Yes, you can. Oh, I ruined it.
Aw, no image.
Oh.
I'm gonna fix it.
Click the image.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna hit on his own wife. Oh
Makes
God.
sense.
Do I risk going mad on love wife for this flirting roll? It's a 17. It's such a bad idea. There's no
As the
reason
host
to do it. As the host. There's no reason to do it. I don't need to impassion. It's just a flirting roll.
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do it anyway.
Okay.
We ball.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
We're fine. All right, so flirting at +5. Come on, honey bunny. Hey! Oh, I needed it too. Perfect.
Oh, a very important question about this.
Oh yeah.
So Cormac, we know. Rain also. Well, so there's this interesting thing, Gwydir. Who did Gwydir, Cormac, and Rain negotiate to be the overseer of the ceremony, the Christian ceremony that's going to take place here?
Oh, it's gonna be my slug.
See, I would have sat there and tried to negotiate Saint Iltid if he would be willing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
Rain, you're British
Saint
Christian too, right?
Yes, he is. He's a religious knight. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Iltid is fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Rain wouldn't have had an issue anyway with whoever.
I thought it was gonna be my slug man, Father Bledden.
Could have been.
Yeah.
So it is pretty awesome. It's gonna be a saint that's gonna be overseeing everything. It's, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Okay, let's get the music to some feasting music here.
Oh yeah, we need to. And also, Bob, we have been remiss. I would like to know what I have served people today.
Oh yeah.
We'll get there. We aren't at the feast yet.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not
We'll
at
get there.
feast.
Yeah, we'll get there. We're setting up for the feast, but we're gonna
Right.
Yeah.
we're gonna do a quick look into. Hold on. There we go. We're gonna do a quick look into how the ceremony went for Rain and for Cormac. So the only people that can roll this are Rain and Cormac. Each of you, I need a D100.
Oh.
Let's see how this goes, guys. How did this ceremony go overall for y'all? Is it smooth sailing?
I don't know.
And then Gwydir, you can roll a D10 too.
D10.
I don't know if I like the D100.
1. That's great. Or terrible.
Okay. We're on opposite sides of the dice rolls here, people.
Yeah, true.
I can
Okay.
totally see Rain messing it up.
Rain? No. Cormac would have messed.
Oh
it up.
no, I could totally see Rain messing this up.
How much
Huh.
is this costing me? by the way?
Everything you got. The church is taking it as it's fine too.
Yeah, it's true.
Who's the most innocent person we have amongst the crowd? Not just the PCs, like out of the people we care about.
The most
Innocent?
innocent.
Yeah.
Ethrita, maybe? She's a literal
I was gonna
child.
say Ethrita probably. She's literally a child. Yeah.
She's the
Not gonna go
youngest,
there.
But
Gotta go with
Okay.
someone. Yeah.
Okay,
Saint
adult.
gotcha.
Token would be the most innocent.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're looking
He's
at
the
from
same
that
as
Off
literal,
perspective.
right?
limits. Close though. Close
Yeah.
idea.
Maybe Luck. Maybe Elaine. Elaine strikes me as just being a generally pretty straight, nice dude. Maybe Lyriathar? Or one of the
Yeah,
I was gonna say one of the ladies. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be the case. I'm just looking through who would be the best fit here.
Mhm.
Oh no,
Okay.
does this have something to do with the Lustful 18 guy up there?
It's gonna be Illyri.
Okay.
So she just
Here we go.
seems off like the whole ceremony. Like she has a look like, because you courted her for a long time.
Yeah, it was
Rain.
a couple years minimum. Yeah.
Make an intrigue test and add a +5. We'll assume that your
Okay.
amour is
Can I try to
full worth.
impassion?
automatically getting it the
Okay.
+5. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Unless you
making
want to
sure.
randomly roll and risk going mad.
No,
but
no,
I
that's
prefer
fine.
that not happen.
Well, I
during
don't think
the
I
feast.
can go mad unless I really fumbled it bad. So
That's
not
a
that
lot
high of a
pace.
stat. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, you know her well, and there's just something. She seems off. Like she seems a little bit like. You chalk out maybe it's nerves, but you're like, no. There's
Right.
also it's a little worse than like what you'd expect. Like you're like, huh, that's interesting. I won't go any further than that. It's just something to follow up on. Otherwise, the ceremony goes off swimmingly. I think she forgets her next steps a couple times, so that's where it fumbles a bit. Like she'd lose some geniality if that were a PC. Nevertheless, we are here, friends. We will go back to the feast. We're gonna quickly see what we're eating. Fruit tarts, meat tiles, and custard and
Meat
bone marrow pie.
tiles.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Doucette, but the fruit tart's delicious. Meat tiles,
Yeah.
amazing. I'm pretty happy with this.
It's like beef jerky, man.
Yeah. Good job, whoever organized that.
All right, we're gonna go. It's your turn, Gwydir.
Yeah, I flirted successfully with my lady.
Okay.
Yep. I got a pass 8 under 12 after impassioning.
It makes sense because you're above the salt and you don't spend a lot of you don't really have a lot of feasts with her, so you're probably like, oh, this is like fairly novel for you, right? Like they'd be like, you don't have
It
her
is.
in court ever, really.
Yeah, true. And I think that there's also Gwydir's been banging on about this hot seal girlfriend that he's,
Yeah.
had this whole time. And there's also this sort of disbelief. Like a lot of people are like, he's just talking shit. He's just a fool, So I think maybe what this represents is because he's proud as well. He's like showing off, first of all, how hot she is, and secondly, that she's real. And so he's like just making a really ostentatious display of,
Right.
and he's lustful as well. So I think it's probably a little bit slightly unchristian,
For sure. Definitely. Okay, with that, gang, we will go to how much geniality is that? That's 3 for you? 2 for 3 for you.
Yep, 3.
All right. It's your turn, Cormac.
So I haven't known Lady.
You met
So what
her
I'd
like
like to do-
twice.
Yeah. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to spend some time composing something specifically just for her.
Noted.
I'm thinking a song that is literally just hers, that she can have, that will never belong to anyone else.
Okay. You're gonna do that. You're gonna compose the song well above the salt, or are you gonna play
I'm
the
like
song?
literally sitting there with a quill and some paper, looking at her, jotting something down, looking at, like, I read, I write, I do all of it, and I'm looking at her, jotting something down.
Can you read and write?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Yep, that's fair. Go ahead and give me the test then.
All right.
Let's not fumble this. Just throwing it out there in the universe. Don't make a Brave Sir Robin song.
Brave Sir Robin.
I'm afraid it's going to turn into Rump Shaker.
Oh, geez.
Nice.
Okay, that's a success.
Oh, you're playing it. You're not composing it.
No. Since I'm Irish, compose,
Oh, music covers it all.
play,
I remember.
sing, they
That's right.
all come under the music skill.
Gotcha.
Fancy.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's no spear expertise, but
Nope. Because Kimrick ROP. Greg said it himself, right, in the books. Did on purpose. Like, you want to know how to power game in this? Play Kimrick. In other words, I want everyone to play Kimrick. Yeah. All right. That goes to Rain next.
Yeah, what are my options? I'm not usually above the salt or whatever, so
you can do everything you normally do except for cards.
Okay. I think he's probably just gonna spend time with Lady Illyri and try to make sure she's comfortable.
What a lovely, comfortable thing for you to be above the salt when you're never above the salt, and to have an awkward wife now. That's
exactly.
Great day for our socialite, the dog night.
For the dog night. Yeah. So I'm not sure what you want me to do.
Oh, I have a dog. I'm gonna have my dog come and sit up next to Serene just to make him feel comfortable.
That's cool.
It would be very faux pas.
Correct.
Dogs are below the salt. You're okay with that?
Yeah, I am, because he's the dog knight, and I think Gwydier's like,
I mean, and Rain's literally done that before from below the salt, so...
Okay. You're
it's my dog.
It?
I'm not...
You're selling
every
it?
dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Lock it in.
-1 geniality, but tick courtesy. Or generous. And
yeah, that makes sense.
As a matter of fact, that's what's going to go on.
It's already ticked. God damn it.
Then Serena actually uses the whole dog thing to help Illyri as well.
Okay, that's a good idea. Do you want to approach it from intrigue, courtesy? How do you want to approach it?
Or
temperate. Actually, you can test it temperate as well. You're looking after
temperate's
guests.
famously for it. Yeah.
Yep. All right, give me a temperate. We'll say it's like you're kind of looking after, in general, like the wedding party, like the situation.
Yeah, that's fine. Certainly focusing on Lady O'Leary though, for sure.
Yeah.
Because he knows that something's up. So.
All right, sounds good. And that's your temperate roll. So success.
Yep.
All right.
And he gives the puppers a good set of pats and stuff like that because he's the dog knight and he likes dogs.
Let's see here. I want to give Whittier something. It just can't be things that involve courtesy and hospitality and all that stuff. It could be hospitality, even though it breaches the rules of it. I will allow a tick on hospitality, Whittier.
Very well. Thank you.
He's the host.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the host,
I'm
and
looking
he's pulling a move that's not necessarily. Yeah.
He's pagan too, so you know.
Yeah. Dogs are basically people in pagan world.
They are.
Pretty.
Yeah, there's that. They got that whole quote about heaven and dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. It's Callus Ap Pedivere. Your turn, good sir.
Are we saying that I asked for those or commissioned those nightly callers?
Yep.
Like,
you have access to Glevum as well, so you have another Civitas that you could access fairly quickly.
Okay. And those would be ready by now? Like I could just pick them up, or
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
for sure.
All right. So I will ask my squire to bring them to me, and I will gift them to the swords. First, starting with the host, Sir Gwydir, then Sir Rain and Sir Cormac together, and then Sir Rune.
Okay. And what do you? I recognize you're making a presentation here. How much did you spend on the rings?
They were technically necklaces.
Necklaces, okay.
Let me look at
bands,
the
okay.
little sheet.
One each, right? So 5.
Yeah, then
Okay.
5.
So you can make an orate test with +5 for whatever you're about to say. This is like before the king and everybody else. Do you have a low orate?
Yeah, I have a lower rate.
Do you have a high compose?
Surprisingly, I do.
Okay, I'll allow you to test that now. If you want to save a round, you can compose one, add another +5. You're gonna get a +5 from the 5 Librum you spent as well, but you can make it a +10 if you compose successfully this round.
Let's see.
All right.
There you go.
So you're doing kind of similar to Cormac. You're kind of working out exactly what you're saying. You can do it right in your head if you don't read and write. All right. That brings us to Rune. Blow the salt.
Am I a robot right now?
No.
You sound okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds fine.
I want to test that first. I think I want Rune to have a very wholesome feast with his wife, because I'm pretty sure this is the first feast, apart from his wedding, that he is with his wife. So I'm just thinking what...
You can dance, you could flirt with her, you could, by flirt, it's just like, it's an innocent kind of flirt when it's your own wife. You can also impassion your amour or your love for her and then do that.
That's the thing, I don't have a love for her because it was a marriage of duty. I'm gonna do you mind if I try to impassion with Love Family and, I don't know, take her dancing? Or try to take her dancing, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yes. Yeah. Go for it. Done.
Yes. I have 2 left feet.
Yeah. Even if you, oh, you didn't fail. That's not a 2 left feet at all.
Yeah.
2 left
It's good
feet
dancing.
is the average dancing of 3. Oh, it's very good. We'll see how she does. You might show her up.
We can get into a dance off.
Start breakdancing in the middle of the feast.
Yeah, so she's kind of like she's having a great time. And you're able to lead her, but she's clearly not very good at it, and she's kind of not embarrassed, but she's just like yeah, she's a little bit self-conscious, but you managed to bring that out of her with just the 2 of you spending this time together like this.
Yeah, I think I wanted to look like a more sincere thing. Like usually Rune is like very uptight and very, strict and straight. I feel like he is just trying to, like, I mean, they've lost a daughter.
Yep.
They're together. I think it's just them trying to connect right now.
Perfect. I want you to roll 3d6, good sir. Okay. And then you are impassioned right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I like the idea of the love family thing. I'm going to give you a love for Anarchy at 15. And it's kind of like, it's a different love than an Amor turned love. This is like a love of, you guys did this for duty, and then you went through a tragedy together, and you're like still finding ways to connect. And that's not something everyone does, right? So I think it's one of those, like, we'll make Yampa embarrassed, and we'll talk about how lovey-dovey this is. No, but yeah, it's not a crit, but it's a significant moment, I think, for you. You've been playing on the whole lost child thing for a while too, so I think it's only fair. Yeah. All right. Let us. That is 1 for Rune. All right, that brings us back to Gwydir at the top of the round.
I'm just deeply engaged in a dog roleplay in Discord. It's pretty.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
That sounds very weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Whatever.
We've been barking at each other for the last 45 minutes. We're waiting for one of us to stand down, or one of our owners to come and tell us to shut up.
One of our handy dandy Discord enjoyers is a big fan of dogs, so he's asking me every question about the dog that is now sitting next to Serene, and I'm like, you know what? I'm enjoying this. I'm figuring out what my dog is like. Okay.
Good question. What kind of dog is it?
I sent you as a photo in Discord. It's great. He's so handsome. Look at it. Look at his little nose. It's actually quite a big nose. All right, here is my thing.
That's cute.
I would like to do the host card. Host calls for a song, but without, you know what I mean. That's what I want to do. I think it's time for singing. It's a wedding. There should be singing.
Okay. I forget how the card works, but I like it. 1 sec. Let's do this. We'll get
I'm
to
just
it
making up
eventually.
rules.
I dig it. I think I've given that ruling to people that have posted these. While I'm doing this, let's move forward to the next person. Cormac, it's your go again.
All right. So, what I'd like to do is not necessarily flirt. And I'm not sure how she'll like this, but I think Cormac will show her the song that he's jotting down and sort of start singing it just to Lady Nia.
Okay. Do you want to do that in round 3 when you have 6 geniality?
Sure.
Just throwing out an option for you. I want you
That
not
works.
to fumble it. So.
I mean, at this point, I can't fail it anyway.
Right.
But if that's the case, then I will ask if Lady Nia wants to dance.
So you'll join Rune out on the dance floor.
Yes, I will.
All right. She will. I mean, she's kind of like obliged to accept, but she accepts quite a bit. There's a lot of jokes. It's probably like at first you're like, oh, that's funny, but now it's like it's probably the 5th or 6th time Ithel's done this to you. You're like it was funny during the ceremony, but now it's getting old. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Problem is, he knows that now. Yeah.
We'll do that at like. Why don't we cut back? That's your intention. We'll do the host calls for a song, so it'll be like an interrupt. Like you're just about to go, and then Whittier's like a song. So then we'll come back to you. All right. When the host calls for a song, this is a sing off for. This means the host can't participate though. Whittier, you realize that, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, maybe can I suppose I have to do an action for the round anyway. Should I just roll singing, but I'm not gonna be in the running for it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yep.
That's fine. Yep.
You can eat the partial success though, I think. You just can't
that's good.
Can't win. You know?
Yeah,
like,
fair enough.
Can't win your own thing.
Honestly, that's a very good thing to do. Hey, you guys want to do the thing that I'm really good at?
Yeah. Okay.
But he's also generous, so I think he's happy with both.
All of you can make a singing test here.
Does geniality work, and are there any passions that would be appropriate?
Oh God. Sure, I'll try to sing.
What are we gonna sing about? Yeah, it's a good question.
I think geniality does work for the singing here.
Would hospitality or honor work?
You can impassion yourself if you wish.
I'm gonna try.
I think I would like to impassion myself just because I want to sing.
Sure. Yeah.
It's going to be about like the wedding is about the swords of Nanteleod primarily, right? So I think I would like to impassion myself.
You can try, but
yeah,
it's about a wedding, not about the swords of Nanteleod.
I mean, for you it's about a wedding. For me, it's about my friends getting married. I'm like.
You said singing. Okay.
Come on, Rain, back me up.
Oh,
God dang it!
All right, singing.
I passed, which considering I only have a 4 singing, I'll take that.
Yeah, right.
Nailed it.
The whole time while he's singing for this whole thing, he's just watching Lady O'Leary too. He's not paying no mind to anyone else. So.
Yeah, I think it's a good spirited thing. Like with most of you all passing, I think it's like it picks up the mood of the place a little bit. Who's the success? Is that Rain?
Rain and Cormac succeeded.
Who succeeded higher though? That's the success.
Rain beat me.
Yeah,
I rolled a 5.
So plus 2 to Rain, plus 1 to everyone else who succeeded, right? So Rain, it's 2.
No, I think plus 1 for. Yeah, this card's always been confusing, actually.
Yeah, I count. So partial success would be I succeed. Oh, right, plus 3 is what you're saying. Wait, no, it's critical though.
I don't think they stack up. So I think it's partial success. So if you pass but didn't win, you get 1.
Yeah.
If you pass 1, you get 2. If you crit, you win and get 3.
You bet.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you're all good. Cormac and then Whittier. And did Collis succeed?
No, he did not.
And Rain, okay.
So I suppose the bigger question is Lady O'Leary feeling any better yet? At all?
Uh.
Poor guy, he's desperate trying to sort this out.
Yeah,
right now.
you're
He has
like, what
no
the hell's
idea.
going on?
I have no idea. He's like,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
She it seems to be heightening her discount.
Hmm.
Like it's almost like you can do an intrigue roll on your run, but let's go to Cormac first because we didn't finish his yet.
Yeah.
And we'll come back to you. That should be everyone. Everyone got 1, and then I gave Rain 2, so it's back to Cormac for his round. I'm gonna quickly pull these cards back. Do we need that card anymore? We don't, right?
No.
Okay.
To above the soul.
Okay, Cormac, you were going to dance, right?
Yes.
Did you roll yet?
I have now, because I can dance if I want to.
Yep. You know what? We never treat failures in dancing as like terrible. It's like it's like an average dance floor. People on the dance floor don't really know how to dance. Most of them. It's the fumbles.
Yeah,
The fumbles.
I'm
You
having
have to watch
fun.
it.
It's not choreographed Hollywood dancing.
Yeah. It's the fumbles you got to watch out for.
It's not like it's Bollywood or anything. So
You know what?
Yeah.
You get 2. There you go.
Nice.
so does Gudir.
Yeah. From being
For
above the soul.
his action. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah,
thought it was for-
Do I get 2 for? I know I didn't
Oh,
win. Do I get 2 for critting? I'm just fishing.
No, I don't think so.
Fair. I'm
I
gonna
hear-
ask.
Glory Hound.
I hear what you're saying, though.
Yeah, so good. I'm always gonna ask.
Rain.
Brain was going to try to join them for the dancing thing, but seeing how Illyria is on edge, he's going to probably take a hit here, but he's gonna try to whisper to Illyria, see if she wants to just catch some air, get away from it for a bit.
Okay, I will take an intrigue roll on this one. Rain.
All right.
I think you're gonna ask that courteously enough to begin with. There's a reason why I'm pulling you
Yeah.
towards intrigue.
Is the geniality apply or no?
Yep, sure does.
Okay. That's what 2, like a 5. All right. Well, let's hope for a good roll then.
Get him.
No.
Okay, so when you say the air thing, she says, "Yes, thank you. Could you please hold my cup?" And with that, so what she's done is she's left you there. Like you're like, "Let's go grab some air and talk." She's left you and gone solo to go get some air.
Yeah, he's still gonna go after it anyway.
Okay,
So give her
okay.
a minute though.
You're like, we'll see what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, this is not her. It's not like she doesn't know you, right?
Yeah. That's why he's so on edge trying to sort out what the hell's going on, because it's like this is really weird.
That's a failure, but you're still above the salt.
Yep.
Okay, that's why above the salt's nasty. Near the salt, we are at Collis now. What
Yeah,
about
you
this?
get some geniality just sitting there. Crazy.
So Carlos will take a sip from his cup and then stand up and go to the center of the hall, even though it's not really gigantic. Still the center, clear his throat, and begin his little speech.
Well, that's interesting because Rain's like just getting up. He's like, "Oh, I'll give her a minute, and I'm gonna go after her." He just as he's about to get up, like Collis is there. He's like, turns out when you're like that, remember this from my own ceremonies. You know, there is no escaping the limelight, my friend. And, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe that's why the intrigue failed. He was on his way to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got countered. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. What do you want to say here? Might as well say it in character.
Yeah.
Give her friend.
Sir Carlos will sort of start to wave his squire over. dear friends, comrades in arms, I think officially we have started to make a name for ourselves, and I would like to solidify that with offering these nightly collars and establish us as a legitimate order of knights. And if I may, he'll take like the first nightly collar and then approach Sir Gwydir to the strong Sir Gwydir, and then he'll go to the next person, to Sir Cormac, to the negotiating Sir Cormac, and then he'll like look for Shireen. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, I never made it away from the table, essentially.
And then to the virtuous Serene,
He just nods.
and then he'll. It's a little bit of a walk, all the way to Saroon, and to my cousin, Saroon. And then he'll raise a glass to past and future memories.
To the best damn knights in Britain! Raises the glass.
Yeah. Does anyone not play? I assume y'all play along. Y'all play the part.
They probably know that it's half-hearted at best for Rain right now. He's got other things on his mind, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, Rain. I think you
Yeah,
might. Some of you guys might notice Rain being a little distracted. Interesting. We also saw probably. I remember this also from being in wedding ceremonies. The bride taking off at lightning speed while being pale as a ghost, heading towards the washroom. In this space,
Correct.
it's not the washroom; it's heading towards like the balcony, courtyard. Okay, Collis now has 4. That brings us to Rune.
That's
Run. How to keep this wholesome? I'm assuming that Justin is up at above the salt.
No. Yes, he's a relative. Yeah, he would be above the sun. He's not the same Justin. He had a bad run in that expanse into Logris.
almost died.
Yeah.
And
he had-
before it.
The thing is that over the table, I hate to admit it, but in character, the fact that he fought a troll with Rune is a big thing for him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So I think that putting the comment that Rune took as an insult from Justin, Rune wants to bring Lady Anarchy up to meet Justin and then maybe roll temperate to see if I can, serve everyone a good, like a good round.
Okay, absolutely. So
Just try.
yeah, well, you do so.
Boo!
Yeah, that's a no.
That's a no.
That's a very bad no.
I think Rune is a little bit hesitant of doing this, but he does it anyways, as badly as he does.
Roll me a D2, and a 1 is Justin, and a 2 is somebody else.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
You
Oh
dump,
no.
you knock over a wine glass, and it goes right onto his lap.
Rune is genuinely apologetic. I don't know how Jess is gonna take it though.
Yeah. You know what? I think the temperate fumble is just the faux pas of it. I don't know. You were nice to him the last time, and he is changing a little bit. But I gotta test his suspicious, is what I gotta test.
That's fair.
Yeah. test the other one. Okay, so it's not like a perfect thing. It's like, you know when someone does something to you and you can tell they didn't mean to, but you're still kind of fucking mad about it because it sucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that. He's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. And you can tell it's like, he's definitely worrying about it. But he's like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's like he wants out of the situation. It wouldn't have gone that way except for the happen to bump the wine glasses. You're reaching over to grab one of the trays to serve them kind of thing. So it's just like, on your way back, Anarod's just like, pat, on the shoulder. Says nothing. Yeah. All right.
I tried.
We got to be up to 5 on the fumble counter at this point, right?
Yeah, we are. Or more. 6 maybe.
Yeah.
1, 2.
That's a killer.
Yeah.
At least this isn't
least
war.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, 5. You're right.
Rune, one of the knights. Hold on, let me just see something here.
I'm counting 4 because the last
Oh no, that was a crit. Yeah.
20 was your crit.
Yeah.
4.
Still.
That's 4 crits, folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One of the, like, one of your, what would you even call that? In-laws, like relatives, is here. Like Anarod's, one of Anarod's relatives, but it's not her relative. It's like through wedding, through marriage. So it's like her cousin is married to this guy. His name is Gwyn. You've met him a few times and stuff. But when probably doesn't pick up on the fact that you're like in a bad spot, he walks over to you and he's like, congratulations on Brecken. That's have you spoken to Breckenug about how everything will work out there?
I have not gotten to that just yet. I'm gonna try to like gently coerce him away from Justin and that embarrassment.
Yeah.
Along
Well,
with
he's
Lady
catching
Anarod.
you. He's catching you while you're walking back. Dude. It's
Okay.
not like, yeah.
So it's like yeah, I haven't gotten to such talks. Just settling in my new home. But if you have any insightful thoughts that may help me in this endeavor.
I'll think on that, he says with a smile. He says, from what I know, he's a very stubborn man, but he seems to have a lot of respect for Nanteleod.
Fair enough. You do that thinking. And well, you know where to find me if I'm not here.
One other thing. He kind of lowers his voice. He's like, I've been trying to make sure that certain rumors didn't really circulate in the wrong crowds, and I'm not sure you're aware even, so I'm not sure I should even be saying it to you, Sir Rune, but you are one of his former household knights, and I just thought I would check in and all.
Well, watch the rumor.
Well, this is more of rumors that circulated in Estergales, you see, and he kind of looks over, and you see him kind of look over at Elaine for a minute. He says, there seems to be some surfacing rumors that Elaine is Nanteleod's child. Bastard. What is the look
very
on
well.
Rune's face when he says, like, is it a click,
I
like
wanna-
that kind of makes sense, or is it like are you playing poker face? Like, what are you doing here? Yeah.
I don't even know what to roll. Like gaming, maybe? See if I can keep a poker face with that.
It'd be intrigue, 100%.
Intrigue?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can use your geniality too.
Oh, well. That would have been a 19. Rune's just gonna look at him. He's not gonna look at Elaine. He'll throw his arm over this individual and motion towards his own table. And Rune is going to mull what the heck he's gonna do with this information or this rumor for now.
Okay. Yeah, he's happy to kind of talk about it. It seems to be like kin of the late King Conan. So Derek's dad. So it would be like yeah, part of the royal, like extended royal family, I guess would be the way to put it, of Estergales.
Oh, wait, so who has he named his heir yet? Or
No.
no? Okay.
He doesn't have any children, right? Nope.
Yeah, I know that he
correct.
doesn't have kids, but I don't know if it's because it was a Finnegan thing. I don't want to stall things, but yeah, I just want to.
Understood. Yeah. It's a big moment.
Yeah, the
Everyone-
Finnegan was. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. You're one of the people that passed too, right?
Past what?
The first intrigue.
The first
The
intrigue at the
intrigue?
beginning? Yeah. So you also realize that Finnegan was moved to Summerland with Lucius Julius Julianus down there.
Gotcha.
But that was before the Cornish invasion, so it might have been poor timing.
Yeah.
Anyways, with that, we're gonna move to round 3, gents, and we will go. We will go to Gudir.
I feel like there is, the king is here, and he should, say or do something. I suppose. Is there a, maybe, you know what? Maybe it's time for just orating, just to give like a speech about, the success of the kingdom and the joys of love and all the wedding
Spoils
things
of
and
war.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes, the joys of love and the woes of war and
Yeah.
Lost kin and things and
Okay.
but this is a
Is it?
a
Are you
real
doing the
lovely
host drones on?
Yeah, I think so.
The car.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I fumble.
I don't think you can you? Let's see.
No, I can't actually. Yeah, you're right. Any more passions I want to? No. Nah, we'll just roll it straight. All right, so I've got a +5. Yeah, I can't fail. A pass.
All right.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to, keep the mood positive. I think he's going to try and keep it light. He's not. I don't think he's one to drone on. I don't think he's patient enough for that.
Right.
I think it's probably brief, and he's probably just. Yeah, I think it's more like a couple of sentences, but they're well delivered and punchy.
Understood. Yeah, and it's there's lots of cheers. There's been a lot of toasts and cheers, like any wedding. And this is another one. In fact, given that, anyone who is drinking, I want you to make an indulgent test for. We're in round 3 of a wedding. I want to know if anyone is drunk as a mouse.
You want me to roll indulgent?
Drunk as a mouse. Let's see.
What are you guys so temperate for?
Famously temperate.
Yeah, me too.
It's just not gonna happen.
Are we taking any penalties for that?
My friends are so lame.
I think not succeeding isn't that bad, or is it fumble that's bad? I forget what that.
Could I? Could I choose
Oh,
to
wait.
fail that roll?
If you succeed, you're drunk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah,
If
could
you
I?
fail,
No,
you're
no.
sober.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's
Oh no, here
the-
we go. Yeah, if you roll your choice of temperate or indulgent, in the former case, you're making sure this is the indulging thing.
Mhm.
But this is not the same as drunk as a moose, is it? Hold
Yeah,
on,
how do you
where's
get
the
drunk? How do you get
button?
trigger drunk as a mouse? I just want to make sure.
Intoxication. Yeah. Okay. So you roll.
Critical success.
Characters with temperate 16 never need to roll, apparently.
Yeah.
But that's why I
you're
said
rolling
people. Well, I gave everyone the choice to do
modifiers
temperate or
for
indulgent if
Meat
people
is
were
served,
drinking.
+2. Wine is served, +5. Feasting in the hall of a known enemy. Feast lasts 5 or more rounds. Okay. So, depending if I've got wine, I mean, I would definitely have wine. So, arguably, the rolls are at +5, but if you're temperate, you don't have to roll. And if you fail, you're sober. Yeah, okay. So, you have to pass your indulgent, but I would
If
say
you
that the
crit
indulgent
it,
rolls
if
are a
you crit your
+5 because
indulgent
I would be
though,
serving wine. Does that sound fair?
if you crit your indulgent, you are drunk as a mouse, roaring drunk, according to the intoxication chart.
Yeah, that's what the chart
Maybe?
showing. Yeah.
2.2.
Mm-hmm.
Bob's thinking.
Oh no, I'm not. Can you guys not
Oh,
hear
you're
me?
muted. Are you muted? Oh, there you go.
I heard you fine.
I heard you just fine.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But that
Okay, I missed-
+5 doesn't help me.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything for me either. So I'm still
yeah,
sober.
that's fine. But it
He's been
gets calls
sipping.
though.
So roaring drunk is a crit success on intoxication.
Yeah.
If you roll indulgent and you crit, then you get roaring drunk. Otherwise, you could just get drunk for a success.
Nobody even got close,
Okay, whatever.
except for Collis.
There'll be
Yeah.
no one making an ass of themselves today. That's fine.
Not among the players, anyways.
Calls is drunk.
Where did we leave? Where did we leave off? Was it Cormac?
It was going to Cormac, I believe.
Yeah. And did we give
Yeah.
Whittier his geniality?
No.
That should be 3.
Didn't see any. Yeah.
Kind of lost track of things. All right, we will go to Cormac.
All right. So, what I'd like to do is sort of romantically serenade Lady Nia, like while everyone is focused on something else going on and Gwydir, I want to take a moment to where Cormac is focusing on Nia.
Yep. Okay, you're gonna do that singing around. Yep. So you can add your composed bonus, the +5 from having composed it previously, plus your geniality, and you can go ahead.
All right.
That'll do.
Okay.
Nice. Finally, your terrible rolls come around.
Yeah. All you need is the 20, and then all you need is a 20 total, and 20 stop being fumbles. That's true. So yeah, it goes really well. I think to justify the geniality, it'd be actually a 4th as well. To justify the geniality, which is about 3 times as much as you get in any one feast at any point, is Cormac. But
No, when we were in Esther Gales, I rocked 11.
okay,
Ooh.
True.
that's true. All right, so this goes well. Not only is it well received by Nia, I think it sort of causes a lot of the ladies of the court to swoon over the romantic angle of it, remembering that the court of romance doesn't exist yet. That's not yet a thing, but this moment is sort of like out of the ordinary, sort of like a pillow book scenario. Like people are like, "Oh, it's so wonderful," and even like I think Ithel sheds a tear.
Oh.
But afterwards, he wipes it and he does this again to Cormac.
I mean, I'll put him back out on that battlefield with no backup.
All right. We go to
Uh,
we go to anything else with that, Cormac? If not,
I will say the song is "Can't Help Falling in Love."
Hmm.
Well before the king makes it famous.
and before King Nanteleod makes it famous. Okay, understood. That is the vibe we're seeing.
Yeah.
Rain.
Yeah, he's taking all the distractions as the way to go and check on Lady Illyri, regardless
Oh,
of
all
no
right.
matter what happens. He'll
Uh,
literally even break courtesy if he has to. He's
All right,
done.
and then what is your appeal when you get there? Is this an intrigue? Like, are you trying to get the bottom of this, or do you want to just try to make her feel better?
I mean, he would like to get to the bottom of it, but I
Your
mean,
choice, intrigue or courtesy, is what I'm looking at.
I'll go intrigue because they're the same.
Okay,
And can I impassion?
you may. Do you have an amour for her?
I do. It's low, but yeah, it's only 9.
I think.
I'll go for it though. That's the appropriate one right now. Yeah, I did think so. Does geniality apply?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, that helps a lot then. I got 7, I think. That'll
Alright.
work.
Perfect. So, but as you're going, before you get there, your cousin kind of catches you for a second as you're walking. Says, so Rain, congratulations.
Thank you, cousin. But excuse me, I have to go check on my wife.
Of course, before you go, I just wanted to, and he kind of follows you. He's like, I just wanted to let you know there's no hard feelings or anything. I wanted to make sure that we remain a strong family, but I will be petitioning for my late father's manor. And you're like, why now? Like, I've got the door right there.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
like, this doesn't concern me right now. Talk about later.
Okay.
And he just leaves. He's snubbing him bad. Like, it's blatant. He's not letting this kind of stuff bother him. It's really out of character for Rain too. He's not that sort of guy. But yeah.
Okay, you managed to get out to there, and she's just like sitting there, kind of taking in air.
Yeah, he brought out her cup and everything too that she handed him off, and just kind of takes a seat next to her essentially, or
she looks to
leans next to
you,
her.
and like you immediately can tell from her reaction that you're like a source of the whatever this fear is. It's something related to you're a source of it. But I'll add this because you did succeed. You're a source of it, but it's more like situational. This has something to do with. It seems to be some kind of wedding fear. And there was no signs of this going into it, so it's trusting or suspicious, my friend. What do you want to make here?
I mean, he's suspicious, and he's more suspicious than he is trusting. But yeah, so
Given her though, it's up to you. You may test either.
I was gonna say he's more trusting of her than he is suspicious. That's why this is so out of character for him.
Why don't you test trusting first?
All right.
Hey, there you go. You do not have to test suspicious. You can just tick it.
Even better. Okay.
So you're like, this is something. Like you're kind of able to go. This has nothing to do with me because you're pretty modest as a character,
right?
And you're like, something in this situation is bothering her.
Yeah, I mean, he's very blunt. He's gonna try to be sympathetic or even empathetic for her, but he's gonna be like, I can't fix something if I don't know exactly what it is.
She kind of lowers her head and she says, I'm sorry, I'm ruining it, aren't I?
You're not. Just want to fix whatever the problem is. We've known each other for years.
Yes. Some of the older ladies of my family were They were suggesting what happens at the end of tonight, and she looks like afraid. Like, so obviously she's not stupid. Like, she would know.
Yeah.
They must, like, what you're getting to the bottom of is they probably made it sound like this is off, like something like
Right.
no one would want to suffer through, like torture
Right.
almost, right? Like whatever they did, and they were probably ribbing her, like it was probably just out of jest, but she's innocent enough where this is like opened her eyes to whatever this is.
Yeah, it finally dawns on Rain because he's like realizing this. He's like, oh, and he's himself actually now visibly more nervous and everything as well.
It's like, oh, I can't
He's
handle
like-
that. I thought it was like
Well,
a robber or something.
Yeah, I thought it was just like some hooligan
Someone
or
hurt
something.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, and for him, he's like famously chased and stuff as well. He's he knows what's coming on later, so he kind of actually shows that he's nervous now too, away from everything else. You know, he tries to just tries to sit there, I guess, and try to make her comfortable and relatable. That's not the best he can do. I mean, he really has no idea. He's.
You know what?
So.
You know what she adds to? It's like, because this is a pagan hosted event, like she was told like what they do at these events are really like it's like wild, right? It's very different,
right?
And now for the orgy.
It's like,
no, and that's Sir Rain would just dismiss that outright.
Yeah,
it's like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, I want you to make an honest test with all your geniality, real quick. Just that's not you being truthful. That's your honesty being enough to calm her down, right? Like,
with my geniality, okay.
There you go. Would that have been a crit without it?
Yeah.
We will forego that. You can just take honest, I guess, in that case, and then get 18 or get 11 honor.
All right.
Or get 11 glory. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure Rain could body slam some people if he needed to.
Right. Okay, we'll kind of go away with like she starts to kind of laugh as you talk about it, and she's like, "Okay, that I really shouldn't believe everything I hear." Like,
right, and Rain is more than happy to just sit out there all night if they have to. He's done with the party anyways at this point.
The event rolled was affect innocence, so that is what we are dealing with there. So.
No, I figured, and that's fitting too, because like I said, for Rain, he's basically in the same boat, so he's just facing it a little bit better, I guess.
And eventually you'll wander back in, but while you're doing that, we go to Collis.
Sweet.
Right. I will do cards.
And are you drunk? Is that what?
He is drunk.
Hey, am I drunk? I don't think.
Yeah, because you passed you with the modifiers. You would have passed the indulgent test that we rolled.
Yeah, so you're drunk, but not critical drunk.
Yeah,
so
you just
plus 5 to flirting, orate, and lustful, reckless, and indulgent. Valorous -5. So wait, hold on.
Is Lady Helia here?
+5.
I don't think she is.
We're gonna say no.
She's busy elsewhere.
I think it was just one of those things timing wise, but remember what's supposed to happen at Christmas.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
You might be like, man, it's like normally you're able. That's like something you do at every feast. You're like, huh? What do I do?
Yeah.
Just sort of looking around.
Standing on the bench by himself.
I like Rune's idea. Starts crying.
roll to cry.
No, I think I'll just do cards.
Yeah, probably safe. I don't know. The cards can be pretty dastardly. Hey, look, drunk and loud.
Oh, good. Finally, some cards. I was about to start cyberbullying everybody.
3 out of 5 of us are above the salt and can't draw cards.
I know. So Corliss has got to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah. I'm just telling my
Courtesy.
friend about how cards are the best part of
Lady in
this.
distress. I mean, drunken lout could work, but lady in distress is a very coolest thing, right?
You know, he's drunk, so he may.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll do lady in distress.
Oh, I get
Oh,
to
he's
fight
drunk.
fight a bitch. Dang it.
But -5 as well, so you might actually you
Right.
might fail and then you get to fight him.
He might.
Oh, I'll definitely fail.
-3.
Yeah, he did.
Almost
Fumbling's
above-
bad. A knight challenges you to a duel.
Just low balls. Like he's not even over there. You just come right in with the insult. You're like, I know why I'm here. I'm here to fight somebody. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Chicago just has a smile on his face as he's talking to him.
Yeah.
He's the new Justin.
Let's see. We're gonna go like this.
Ends up being my cousin.
Yeah.
Actually, he does have. Sir Carlos does have a directed trait against him.
Against
Oh,
Diggit,
against
really?
Sir Diggit?
Yeah, he's jealous.
Oh, that's right, because he was the champion of the Cadley thing, yeah.
Get back 1 second.
Let's see.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it being because it's an amorous knight. He's not doing anything purely wrong here.
Right.
Right?
Mm.
Like this is you turning you come in and you're just like you turn it into a fight it doesn't need to be is what the failure is here. Right? You're like it's like one of those things where it's almost it's like borderline resolve. And you're like, if you want to take this outside right now, we can like instantly escalating, de-escalating situation. Yeah. What do you do? Let's say it is the banneret. Someone closer to your peer level now, right? As far as like position, they would have been your superior to you, but now you're a baron. Yeah. Technically, you're the superior. Like barely.
Yeah.
There's the banneret is more like an honorary title, and baron's more like has a bit more power as a warlord than a banneret does.
I would probably say Sir Carlos is a little bit of the bully this time, even though the lady's trying to avoid him.
Yeah.
He'll probably start up with, "Who do we have here?" And he'll sort of squint.
I love
Sir
that.
Diggit, if I remember correctly.
And he's kind of like he's like trying to get back into talking with it. It's like yes, Sir Carlos, right? I hope you're enjoying yourself. And then he goes to kind of try to move past you.
And then he'll shove Sir Diggit. That's Lord Carlos.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a strength test.
Strength will fail me.
Just starting shit. Love that.
Oh, man.
Flat, correct?
It is a -5 while you're drunk.
Oh yeah, much.
Yeah.
Strength will fail me.
I still
Nope,
got it.
never mind.
Hey, pass.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, he like stumbles back, but he doesn't like fall over, but he like runs into the table, and like the salt like flips over, and so like now there's a bit of a scene.
Deadlock.
It's my
He's like-
fucking salt.
Yeah. You know how expensive salt is?
Somebody's getting jeweled.
All right, he looks at you and he says, "That was uncalled for." Like he's not really escalating, right? This is you challenging him to a duel, so you could take this to the next level. How do you do that, Collis? What do you say? He like looks pissed off. He's like,
Fair enough.
yeah. You
Oh,
You
it
know,
is his
he-
cousin's wedding.
Yeah. What do you do in response? I don't think he's gonna cast an insult back or anything.
Sir Carlos will visibly like he's tightening his fists. Go on, say it. I know it's at the tip of your tongue.
Okay, yeah. So you're goading him. He will. I'm gonna test proud.
Uh-huh.
Let's test the other one. He just like kind of straightens himself. He composes himself. He says, "This isn't the time." Good day, Sir
That
Collis.
sounds familiar.
And he's gonna go try to walk past you, but you have to. You fumbled or just failed? You failed, right? So you have
He
to challenge.
fumbled.
No, I fumbled.
You have to.
Yeah. He
Oh, you
he gets
fumbled.
challenged. Yeah.
No. He just failed.
He just failed.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
That's why I'm not challenging you to a duel. I'm waiting for you to challenge him. Yeah.
Then Sir Carlos will say, "Not the right time."
Yeah.
In the morning, then.
All right.
Oh.
And then before he can even reply, there's like a couple of drunk knights that are just waiting for this moment. They're probably like Brecken knights, and they're like, "It's a duel! It's a duel!" Like,
Oh man, it's my nights.
yeah.
Right.
Qadir, get your boys and
Uh-oh. Good
What are the
year.
odds? What are the odds?
Hold on, let me see this. I want to try that too.
It's fine. I
I'm
think
glad I'm
he was
outside.
just suggested it happen now is all, but
Nope.
ah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, we're all
there's
playing
a
it.
fifth fumble, folks.
I think Gwinnett
Get it out
will
of the
stand up once he
Get
sees
it
it.
out
And
of
be
the
like,
system.
yeah, he'll be like, "All right, I know that you all know me as I'm as keen for a fight as anyone, and as much as I would love to see this all play out right now for the fun of it all, it's not about this right now. It's about Sir Cormac, Sir Rain, and their beautiful betrothed. So let's all have a seat, and we'll have a lovely fight tomorrow. It'll be great. We'll have a fight, we'll have a hunt, and we'll have some. What are these? What have you made over here? Some sort of a cake? We'll have that. Sit down, everybody. Thank you."
I love it.
That's so good.
All right, gang. I'm going to.
My wife,
So-
did I miss something?
Yeah, right. Oh, that brings us to Rune. Actually, we haven't done Rune section.
I'm gonna
Round
keep
two.
it simple for this one.
Okay.
Just gonna draw cards, see what happens.
See what happens.
I'm
Yes,
just gonna move
finally.
these ones down because
Every
they're not
card.
mine. Bim. Oh,
Wifely
romance. What's about this
woes?
one? Oh shit.
No shit.
Those are all pretty cool, though.
So are we?
Christian virtue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that one.
Give us the fun one.
I kind of want to do wifely woes. I mean, I've been kind of in that thing the whole while,
It's in.
and it would be kind of like a
It does fit.
40-50 thing. I'm kind of cruel. Merciful versus selfish. Yeah, I'll do that one. Beep. See what happens. Oh god. Okay. Boop. Oh no. I'm a horrible husband.
Yeah, your wife is unhappy.
Oh,
You're
you're
really
a
nice.
Woman geniality.
I think, could this be the thing where you realize all of a sudden you start hearing rumors about duel with Collis, and you're like, I better check in on that. You're like, she's like, that might be why she wants to retire too. She's like annoyed. Is it supposed to be like
Nah.
the one time it's like, why you always gotta fight?
Yeah.
Well, can I? Okay, hold on. Can I? Should I have impassioned love Anarchy for that? For my for this roles?
Did you roll?
I know.
So I want to keep it wholesome. Not gonna lie.
No. Who got in here? Got anyone? No go.
No go.
We don't have anyone that's not in the scene right now, so I can't
Yeah.
let anyone.
It is
You'll
what
have
it
your
is.
once a year reroll.
Oh, you get a once a year reroll.
That's true.
We are ending the
Yeah.
year more or less right now. There's gonna be a couple rolls that we're gonna kind of like fast forward through Winter Court.
I haven't spent mine yet.
Yeah, why not? Should I re-roll them both, or can I
You know,
make
you can
merciful
choose a
success?
reroll. Yeah, you can turn it into a success from a failure. Yep.
Yeah.
Won't be a crit.
I'll just make merciful a success, and it should. I mean, the selfish is just a one, so it should be it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we'll say it's higher than selfish is how that plays out, right? So,
Right.
Because there'd be no point in using it and like, sorry, you still fail. That's like, wait.
Yeah.
All right, so that will you decide you kind of look and there's like this moment where you're like, I better go check on Collis. You're like, you know what? He's a baron. He can handle himself.
He's a
Like,
big
He's a
boy. He
big
can
boy.
handle himself. I got bigger fish to fry right now.
You get to check love wife.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you take your leave.
Yes. As Mr.
That's
Salty
perfect.
said, keep one's wife as happy as possible.
I will allow you to leave.
Rain didn't
I
get
would
permission.
I would flip you off if it wasn't very.
If you answer me these 3 riddles.
Riddles
Fuck
3.
you, Gwydir, and I keep.
Grenade just raises his glass and drinks it.
I hear Rune say "fuck you," and I hear Gwydir in the same sentence, and it's weird that it's coming from Rune. So I do look up, and I'm like, "What a
I've said fuck you, Gwydir, a few times.
Yeah, sure. And I think Grenade has loved it every time.
must have missed something." By the
Oh.
way,
All right, gang. So, we're going to move into the winter phase. When we pick up next session, we're gonna do a little vignette with Collis and Lady what's her name? Well, help me
Helly.
out. Helly, thank you.
Yeah.
So Helly, we're gonna do Helly and Collis' announcement, but I want all of you, other than Collis, to test 3 rolls of your choice for winter feast, like for a winter feast. For Collis, we'll assume you're all near the salt for this one, just to make it streamlined, right? So you'll get 1 genie. You'll get 10 glory per, or 20 glory per success, 10 glory per failure, 30 glory if you crit. And you can't do the same thing multiple times. You have to do different things
Okay.
each time. For Collis, you get to do that twice, not 3 times. The third one will be an orate test for the announcement of the announcement. Are you cool with that? So next time we'll zoom in with that. It'll be the one thing we go back in time and show, and then we'll be in year 505.
Can awareness be used as a courtly skill for feasts?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay.
3 passes.
I passed all 3
Never
as
mind.
well.
I don't pass in 3.
Would hunting apply for a feast? Probably not. That's after the feast.
All right, we have.
Oh, we
Well,
could do
you
the
have-
sword fight.
Yes, yeah, we'll do that as well. So we'll have like a little zoom in on Collis for the beginning of the next session, and we'll try to, because I've more or less prepped for what's happening next. We'll just go. Why don't we try to be here, all of us? We'll try to get here right at the hour next time, like all of us, and we'll just dive right in at the hour. And
You get any checks off of these checks? by
every
the way?
time you pass, you get a check too. Yep.
Oh, okay.
You don't have
And he said my last roll is orate, correct?
Yeah, you can test it now, and then that can tell us. Okay, not the worst. It's just gonna be.
I had
me-
2 successes.
Okay,
Probably
man.
drone on.
Yeah. Okay, so just work with the group to record that glory. I'm just going to quickly raid out, and then we're gonna do that 5-minute recap video, and then go from there. Just see who's on. Who shall we raid? Delta Green. Don't even know what the
That's a
grip
good one.
is, but great game.
Great game. How much did that feast cost me, by the way?
We'll look in the book. It's in Book of Feasts. It tells you it's a 3-round feast.
3-round feast. How many people?
We're rating now. Take care, everyone.
Look at you guys.
Wow.
Love y'all.